Hello guys, hello friends, hello everyone, hello internet people, and it's so lovely that you are watching me. Okay, let's just get into it. I'm Bridgie, and I'm a creator, a creatrix if you may, and I like to create things. I like to share makeup videos, beauty videos, lifestyle, fashion, and I hope you join me on this journey into more discovery and share with me as I share with you. So let's go on this tutorial, this look, this whatever. I'm just happy to share with you, and I'm happy to create. I'm always happy to create. So I'm going to be doing a makeup video, so watch me as I look pretty for you. So before I started the video, I did my edges off camera and it looks nice, and this is my hair. Anyways, let's just get into the video. Let's not do too much. So the first thing I'm going to do, obviously, as a semi-professional makeup artist, I'm going to clean my face, wipe my face off any resident dirt or germs or whatever. Doesn't really matter because I already washed my face before this though. So here, clean. So I'm going to go in with some lotion, moisturizer as they say. I'm using baby lotion. You can use whatever lotion you have. I'm going to be using a generous amount. I'll still rub some on my hands. I mean, why not? And then on my face, you know. So I've done just that, and I'm taking care not to, rub it into my edges that I just did. But either way, I'm making sure this face is moisturized, honey. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to be going in with my primer. Or should I use the primer space? Let me use the primer spray. And this is from Technique. It's really nice. So I'm going to just rub it in. And having a primer is really good for makeup because it gives you a nice base for your makeup to sit. So that's good. So I'm going to be going in with my LA Girl Face Finity Primer. It comes out clear, but it's good. I'm going to be going with a generous amount as well. You know, if you want your makeup to look good, you have to use products. So this is me. Rub it in. Oh wow, the face really feels very nice and smooth. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to wait a few minutes so the primer gets dry. I don't want to just mix foundation on top of the primer. So what I'll do, I'll just get my hair out of the way because I don't want it to, distract me while I'm doing this makeup. So I'm just gonna pack it up. Okay, these can go. So okay, so the face is primed. I'm ready for beauty. Okay, so as a oily girl, oily face girl, oily skin girl, I have something I usually do. I always, not always, most of the time, especially if I'm going out and I want long-term coverage for my foundation or for my makeup, I use those setting powder first. But maybe I should do my brows first. I should do my brows first before I set my whole face. So I'm going to be going in with this little brush. I hope you can see. And I'm going to be using my setting powder. And this is a, what powder is this? This is Sacha Buttercup powder. So now I am just using the powder to set my brows, so it doesn't, seem so oily. I'm dusting off the excess powder that fell on my lashes. So now that that's done, I'm going to be using my spoolie to brush my brows upwards. And I'm going to do it for both sides. So, and here I am with my already sharpened pencil, and I'm going to be following the lash line. I already pre-pluck my brows. I pluck my brows sometimes, not all the time. So I'm going to be using the pencil to outline. I'm going to do for the second one, so okay. So with the same spoolie, I'm going to brush the brows downward so I can follow the lines through. So now I'm going to be filling in the brows. Okay, so I'm going to use the spoolie again and just blend everything out so it doesn't seem like there are like patches somewhere. And if you hear some beeping sounds, that's my air conditioner. Alright, looks good. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to be going in with my concealer. Okay, I'm going to use my concealer palette for this. Usually I use foundation, but I would like to use my other products. So this concealer is from Usher's Beauty. Usher's Beauty, or Usher's. So I'm going to open it and show you guys. So I'm going to be using the one that's closest to my skin tone, and that's this one. It's still a bit bright, but there's nothing blending cannot do. So here I am about to tap in. So that's done. I'm going to do the second one. Then I'm going to be using foundation to blend it all out. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to be using this brush to blot out the excess concealer before I go in with the light, a matching shade. This is experimentation, guys. So I'm just having fun. Don't judge. Okay. So now I'm going to be going in with the foundations, and I'm going to be using the Seagull Beauty foundation. I love it, really good. So I'm going to mix some on my palm, on my hand. Just to get my right shade. Okay, I got the foundation. I'm going to use some of it as concealer. Yeah, this is better. It doesn't leave a white cast. Okay, so I've done both up and down, and now I'm blotting out with the brush. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I'm going to go in with my setting powder all over my face. And this is to control shine. It works for me. So if it doesn't work for you, don't come here. So here I am, putting everything I got. I look like a witch. A good witch though. Tarashika. Oh, I'm so having so much fun. Alright. So now I got my setting powder on. Nice, nice, nice. Don't worry. Watch, watch, watch. I'm getting there. I'm going to close my concealer palette now. And I'm putting that aside. Setting my mirror. It's time, excuse me. It's time for some foundation. So I'm going to be going in with my setting spray. Or should I use the primer spray? I will use the primer spray. And I'll shake it and spray some on my foundation that is here. And a little bit on the brush. So I'll grab that up, tap it, and tap it in my skin. Let me use my mirror, I can't really see. Okay, one more. Grabbing everything. And in. You see, foundation looks good. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is the foundation routine. So nice. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go in with a beauty blender just to, touch up on everything. I'm going to be spraying some setting spray on my beauty blender, and I'm going to use it just to dab everywhere. Hold on. Yes, I'm back. So now I'm done with the foundation. So now I'm going to go in with contouring and setting, baking and shit. Oh, I love this part. Okay, so for the contour, I'm going to be using a powder palette. I'm not really conversant with using the cream contour yet. I don't want to act like I know, because I don't know. So this is a Micolor powder palette. It's really nice. A lot of people use it. Let me get my brush set. Okay, here's my brush set. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Anyways, so that's that. So the first thing I'm going to do is contour my nose, and let's see how it goes. Guys. So for the contouring, what I usually do, I use the shade that is just right above my normal foundation shade, my normal powder shade. So I'm going to be going in with the cappuccino on this palette, and yep. Let's see. Should I? Okay, let me do my nose first. Usually people do the under eye first, but let's see what happens here. Okay. So gently, I'm going to define my nose. Start with from under the eye, under the brow, sorry. So I'm just going to draw a line. I'm going to repeat that. So the thing I've discovered about contouring is that I've discovered nothing. Do you understand? I'm discovering new ways every day, but usually I didn't used to contour my nose or anything because I didn't understand it. But now I understand that it's something you should practice, not aim to understand. Because when you practice more, you get to see the point of why defining your features are important. So here I am blending out. You see how my nose now looks more defined, because I already have placed the contour in the places that it needs to be placed in, so that it gives the place that needs to be highlighted a brighter look. I don't know how to explain it, but what me. So okay. So now I'm going to be using this brush with the same cappuccino shade. I'm going to darken or contour the places that need some warmth. That's usually the temples. Just adding some dimensions to face, to my jaw obvious like that, but when the whole look is together, then you see. Oops, excuse me. So now I'm going to be doing for my cheekbones. Okay, so cheekbones have been highlighted, contoured, and I'm just bronzing, as they say. So this is the look. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer, but this time I'm not going to be using the concealer palette. I will use the foundation because I think it works better for me that way. So I'm going to be using my concealer brush to apply under my eye, and I'm going to be using a beauty blender to blend it all out. I see some people apply their foundation, their concealer up to their nose. I don't know why, but I'll find out one day. Not today though. Alright, so now that this is placed, I'm going to be doing it section by section. I'm going to be using some setting spray on my beauty blender, and just tap, tap, tap. Okay, so I'm going to be putting some concealer on my nose now, on my forehead. So I'm blending out concealer on my forehead and in the bridge of my nose. I'll use a brush first. You can use a beauty blender. I'm more conversant with brushes though. Okay, so it's coming together, guys. I'll put some more concealer on my hand so I can do my cheek. Okay, so let's spray. Let's blend. Guys, I just saw a war gecko in my room. Yeah, you cannot jump on me. I go run for you. I beg. Okay, blending, blending, blending. Using one eye to look for the war gecko, just in case. Yes. So now I'm going to blow out these sharp lines. So I'm going to set my whole face. Setting spray. Just touch this side. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go back in with my contour and balance it out. Then I'll do the baking, as I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to bake for a long time. Okay. Let's go back in with this, and then we would bake and do eyeshadow. How about that? I'm having so much fun recording this. Oh, why is this not working? Okay, here it is. So back to business. So I'm going back in with my cappuccino, the shade. And alright, some more bronzing. Happiness is free sometimes. Okay, I'm so happy. Alright, so now I'm done with the contouring. Okay, not so done. I'm going to just do my nose once more. Just dab around it. Make sure everything is good. Alright. Yeah, guys. It's time for some blush. And the blush I'm using is 7 Cool Fashion Makeup Soft Vivid Fashion Matte Blush Powder. I love applying blush. I used to love it a long time ago before, then I stopped using blush, and now I'm back again. So here I am applying the blush upwards in an upward motion. I love blush so much. This apply over here. Sitting just right above my contour. So I know some people say don't smile, but I like to smile. I'm doing the blushing thing. Okay. Some people put blush on their nose. I don't know why. I'm gonna try it though. Okay, it gives some sort of color to the nose. You see that blush? I'm blushing for real. Okay, so that's good enough. And some highlights in bed. Okay, no, let me bake first before the highlights. Time to bake, time to bake. And I'm baking using my Sacha buttercup powder. I love baking, like I enjoy it. So I'm going to put some powder out here. Okay, and I'm going to be using my triangular powder puff. Okay. want to use the powder on my lashes. I'm baking. Right. I've baked, guys. I'm so happy to be baking that which I cannot eat. Okay, so here is the baking results. Now we can go into brows. Maybe I should do a lippy. Let me do a lippy. Let me clean up. I have a lot of setting powder all over my table. And my brush sets. Better to clean it early. Okay, so baking is done. Let me do a lippy. Then I'll do for the eyeshadow. Let me do a simple lippy. Okay. Let's see. Let me go for a red lip today. dark purple lipstick as a liner. Okay, I'm going in with this Romantic May lipstick. It's red. Okay, that's good enough. I'm cleaning my lip brush, and now I'm going to go in for the eyeshadow. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Oh my god, nobody will believe I'm just here having fun by myself. Man, this makeup thing is nice too, and creating is nice. I create a lot. It's just I used to feel somewhat shy about sharing my creations, but now call me public figure. Anyways, so now I'm going to go in with my shadow palette. I have two eyeshadow palettes. One of them has a broken cover, but that does not stop me from glamming myself up. This is a Technique eyeshadow as well. I like Technique products. I find myself drawn to them. Like, I buy them a lot. Anyways, let's see. We're baking though. We're still baking. And I'm putting in my brushes. Okay. So with this Technique palette, I'm going to go in with like a warm brown, and I'm going to just be doing it over my crease. I hope you can see. Just over, nothing too serious. I'm going to do the same for the second lid. Actually, I'm supposed to hold my lashes down. So I'm going to go in with a darker shade just at the outer corners. And guys, you know the drill. Blend, blend, blend. This is just to darken. Now that that's done, I'm going to arrange my broken eyeshadow, and I'm going to tie it up so it doesn't spread everywhere. And I'm going to go in with my other palette that has more glitters, more nice stuff, and let's see what we can get from there. Well, this is already looking good. Like, you can go out like this with just 1 or 2 eyeshadows, but I'm going for a more glam look, so let's see. Excuse me. Alright, this is the palette. Small, compact, but it has lots of vibrant colors inside. So I'm going to be going with which one? Okay, I want to wear silver shoes. Let's see if I can work with some silver. But actually, I want something different. What should I do? Should I go for bronze? Let me go for silver. Let's do this. So it's just on the crease, at the lid itself. I'm just putting just a little bit silver. Not everywhere. I hope you can see. I'm bending down because my mirror is down. I can't really see without my glasses, and I can't wear my glasses to do eyeshadow. So you're going to have to bear with me. Okay, so I just put just a little bit of the silver eyeshadow. Look, that's changed the whole look. So now what I want to do is to brush off all the excess powder so that I can set my face with a fixing spray. So I'm going to be using a empty brush. I'm going to be brushing. So if it doesn't come off immediately, no need to panic. You can always remelt with setting spray and then use a beauty blender to blend everything away. So this is just me brushing off the excess. Oh, something like entered my eye. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my setting spray. I cover my eyes. Oh, no need. I'll go for a So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and dab. See, everything is melted, and to make it even more better, we're going to be going in with a powder brush and just normal pressed powder. I have this one here. Usually I'll go for the one in the palette, but I don't want to open the palette right now, so I'm going to just to remove that white glare. Just setting everything. Okay, so look guys. So the next thing I'll do now is to go in with eyeliner. Sorry, it almost got me sleeping. I ain't doing that on camera though. Alright. Okay. So I've done eyeliner. What I want to do now, I'll use the palette once more. I'll pack all of this stuff to the side. My eyeliner stuff. And then I'll just use the you know what? I'll set my face with this. So what I'm going to do now is apply more blush, some highlighter, and it's done. Alright, blush is done. It's time to apply some highlighter. Where is my highlighter? Okay. I'm going to be using this contour palette, also from Usher's Beauty. Okay. One more pass with the brush, with the powder. Oh, almost fell down. Okay, so final setting spray. This is to melt everything. Okay, so watch me as I pack the remaining of my makeup things into my makeup bag, and I'll show you my outfits, my complete outfits later or soon. Who knows? You never know. Never know, never know. I'm so excited though to be sharing. This is my brush set. All right, let's see how it looks. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. Just blending in any excess. Looks good. Really good. So. Okay, so I'm done. Makeup. Let me put some jewelry on, and I'll show you my outfit too. So come back. Okay, let me pose. Let me put down my hair. I have so much to share with you guys, and I will share. Okay, guys, look at me, looking so pretty. Oh my god. I should do this more often. Look at the way I'm smiling. I'm just happy. Okay, so I'm gonna be using some silver jewelry, and I'm wearing a nice gown, and I'll just complete the outfit so you guys can see. I've not worn a red lip in a long time. It made me forget how good it looks on me. Oof. This is the problem with doing nails. Oh. Oof, yeah. You know, it entered and it came out. Okay, so watch. This was a gift though. And some rings, why not? Mm. doesn't really need this neckline doesn't really need a necklace because it's eye catching. It draws attention to this part. So I'm going to go off now, wear my shoes, and show you my full outfit. Oh my god, I feel so pretty. If you're anybody and I need some face beats, come to me.